I'm going to try to do this in one shot. I've never done anything like this before. Hello, everybody. If you've been hearing about all the controversy about what happened Saturday in Indianapolis at the Sky Fever game and about the allegations that have been made, well, I can speak on it. I was there. All right. I know how the trolls are going to get around here, so to prove I was there, here, screenshot this. All right. There's my ticket stub. I was there. If you want more proof, if you think that's just Photoshop somewhere, where the incident happened between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, kitty corner from the court, other side, other end, about 10 rows up, there was a Bills fan wearing a number 40 Von Miller jersey, about 10 rows up, near the floor. All right? Now you guys can do your math and put all your angles together and figure out based on what I sent you and what I just described, I was there. All right? So, with that said, I have 3 messages. First one's for the WNBA, then for certain black people, certainly not all, and then to the population as a whole, especially white people. So let's just get on with it. First message is for the WNBA. All right. Little story. Now, mind you, I'm in Western New York. You can tell behind me I am a diehard Buffalo Bills fan, have been for 50 years. All right. What the heck am I doing in Indianapolis? While I was there, I was outside. There were hundreds of people outside, thousands gathering around outside. Met a guy from wearing a St. Louis Cardinals hat going, "Hey, where's your football team?" He says, "I got a football team, dude. I root for the Chiefs." He was here for the Fever. Lady from Philadelphia gave me grief about being a Bills fan, saw the hat. Said, we see you guys this year. You ain't even going to score. She's here for the Fever, too. Oh, black woman, by the way. All right. There, I couldn't describe races of people that I didn't see there wearing these jerseys. Now, this is for the WNBA. I want you to hear this, okay? This is important. Pull the cotton out of your ears for a couple of minutes, all right? All right, now you see this jersey here, number 22 on it? I don't want you to think of this as a Caitlin Clark jersey, okay? I want you to think green for a minute, right? I want you to think of this jersey as a Jalen Hurts jersey or a Patrick Mahomes jersey or a Josh Allen jersey or a Lamar Jackson jersey, okay? Just think of it like that. That's how these things were flying off the shelves when I was there. I am talking toilet paper during the COVID lockdown. That's how these things were flying off the shelves. There were 1,000 people coming into the fan store. It went all the way back, past the restaurant, back to the restroom. So another proof that I was there, guys. All right? People just pouring in, grabbing anything on the shelves. Even players who weren't even playing that day were getting this. I just came in here and grabbed something because if I didn't grab it, somebody else was going to. All right? That's revenue, WNBA executives. You got that? Ching ching, bling bling. That's money. People came in, from what I can tell, all over the country to see this game. And now we have to investigate what happened with the 17,000 plus fans. All right. I'll guarantee you there were NBA playoff games that didn't have that much attendance this year. But you have to go investigate something that was said, something that was heard. Okay, now what all the other podcasters and professionals are telling you that what you should have done is not said anything. All right, but yes, I disagree. There should be an investigation, WNBA executives, and it should start in the halls of the WNBA executive suites. All right, who thought it was a good idea to put out a statement based on a rumor? A rumor, that's all it was, okay? Everybody can say, well, I didn't hear anything like that. Of course I didn't hear anything. I was there. No, it was basketball. And the other statements that people are piling on saying, I just kind of feel uncomfortable playing there. Look, check this out. You want to feel uncomfortable going to a sporting event? Try throwing on a Josh Allen jersey and going into MetLife Stadium during a Jets game. You want to feel uncomfortable? How about any other football team's jersey at the Eagles Stadium. They even got a court downstairs to deal with all the troublemakers. I've seen fights at football games. You want to hear racial names talked about? Homeboy? Homegirl? Tyrod Taylor, may not remember him, was a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. When he started stinking up the joint, wow. When I was in New Jersey for a Bills game, he was quarterback. You should have heard what those folks are saying about him in the stands. I can hear it all. Was I supposed to get up and fight, call Roger Goodell, and say, so, we just can't play games in New Jersey anymore. These people are just out of hand. No, that's called sports. That's called people get heated. Things get said. So whether something was said or not, I don't even care. That's sports. Welcome to the WNBA. Hey, WNBA executives, welcome to the big leagues. This is the big leagues. You got a big audience. This was the big audience. Look at yourselves. What you did by your initial statement of, we're going to have no tolerance for hate. We're going to investigate. We're going to block accounts. We're going to do this. We're going to police social media. You just gave a green light to all the trolls. That's exactly what you did. That's all you did. You think they're going to lighten up now? A couple of rumors, and you go out there, we will not stand for this. So guess what you're going to get next time? All right? Here's what you're doing. I'm going to be direct about it. WNBA executives, Catherine Albrecht, I think that's your name. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. You're putting targets on players' backs. All right? That's what you're doing. And here's the Chicago Sky. We want to make sure we have a safe environment for our players. There was no threat to your players at all. At all. I'd never seen a more well-behaved crowd. They were cheering. Right? NBA, WNBA, I'm sorry. Here, sometimes reality hurts. All right? What you witnessed Saturday, from what I saw, this here, right now, this is America's team. All right, all of America is rooting for these guys. They put a team together. You claim there was racism going on. Guess what? A gay black woman got a standing ovation, right, at this event. Do I need to say more? Got a standing ovation from all 17,000 people when she moved up into the record books. Isn't that something to be celebrated? Now, as far as, yeah, I've heard the allegations of some of the names that was aimed toward Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell and others. I've heard this. All right. Now, you want to go off and go crazy about this because of social media? 2 words for you. Jackie Robinson. What do you think he got called when he got into the major leagues? How about Doug Williams? They finally decided to start a black quarterback for real. Can you imagine what was being said down there in Tampa? Did you stop the NFL? Did you stop Major League Baseball? Did they stop? Did they have to plow through it? Now, so that's for the WNBA executives. All right, this is your fault. All right, you can fix this. How do you fix this? Simple. Hey, we've investigated. We haven't found anything. And by the way, the All-Star game will be played in Indianapolis. Just do that. Because if you don't, I would probably stop watching. I would encourage Stephanie White to say, "Oh, you're going to move it out of Indianapolis? Fine. We're not going to be there. We're all going to go to Jamaica for 2 weeks while you guys enjoy this. Nobody will be watching." So this is the way. This is a big L for you guys. Fix it by going up there, making a statement, and saying, "Let's move on. Let's just play basketball." All right. And now, to my dear brethren who have the same melanin that I have. All right. What's up with y'all? Okay. Most of these names that was being thrown out here, we know came from black people, probably black women, and a few Antifa wannabes. Okay. Who got a problem with other black women making a living on America's basketball team. Now, some of you people, I'm suspecting a lot of females. But here's, if I sound like I'm being misogynist, let me explain why. Because I cannot imagine a bunch of black dudes rallying around lousy basketball play by the Chicago Sky. Okay, it was lousy. And I'm not even blaming Angel Reese. Who's that 7 foot center you got there for Chicago? She should have been benched at halftime. Okay, watch the whole thing. Being totally honest. So what you got out there is one Angel Reese trying to be Miss Hero and obviously getting frustrated because the rest of her team wasn't kicking in. All right, there you go. They had the lowest score of any team in the WNBA this weekend. They didn't produce. Okay, black guys, y'all know ballers. If they ain't cutting it, you call them out on it. Plain and simple. No, you're gonna rally around her? No, no, no. No, we know this is primarily the women doing all this stuff, and you're calling all these people these names. Maybe some of you ladies should go back and check out a album from Richard Pryor, who spoke about this. You want to uplift the black community? You want to uplift black people? You be proud of any black person doing anything, right? Those girls out there trying to make a living, but we're going to go out there and keep hating, all right? I don't even think it's Caitlin Clark because you don't have a problem with other white girls, okay? It's just her and a few others on that team. So let me get controversial here and tell you what's really up with some of y'all, all right? Because it's not just Caitlin Clark, I think. Because, see, I think this. Come here. I want you. Yeah, come here. I think if the Indiana Fever simply sold posters of Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexi Hall in uniform, if they just sold those posters, they can take care of the Indiana Fever payroll. All right? And I know, I've heard it, that's what's got some of y'all really upset. Okay? Now, with that said, concerning the entire WNBA that you guys want to hate on Caitlin Clark so much, Dewana Bonner, Kelsey Plum, I can't remember the girl's name, down there in Dallas. Paige Beckers, obviously, but the girl who's been down there scoring up all the points from the All-Star game last year. Cameron Brink, all these wonderful people, okay? A year and a half ago, I didn't know who any of them were. I do now because of Caitlin Clark, okay? On the way home from Indiana, okay, now remember, this is for the WNBA too. Some guy from Western New York and his son bought tickets, drove down there, stayed in a four-star hotel, ate the food down there, contributed to the commerce, paid for parking, just to see those two teams play. Actually, it wasn't just Caitlin Clark. I wanted to see Angel Reese too. I didn't know how they were going to perform. They looked good in preseason. But we all went to see this. And then y'all get mad about it. You're going to kill this league if you don't lay off. Yeah, you're going to police social media? Good luck with that. That's like stopping ocean tides. You're not going to do it. And by saying you're going to try to go out there and police it means you're going to get more of it. Ignore it. Just focus on the game. And if players don't feel safe in Indiana coming to a play basketball game in what was clearly a safe environment, then don't show up. Heck, have your team stay and just forfeit the game. You know why? It's probably easier than going out there playing them. They're a good basketball team. That's what's got everybody so excited. That no offense to you ladies playing basketball, but we got good players on at least one team. We know the New York Liberty's good. Okay, everybody's waiting for that showdown next between the Fever and the Liberty, or the Fever and the Lynx, or whatever. It's one game, folks. Just play basketball. WNBA executives, fix the mess you've created. Caitlin Clark didn't do it. Angel Reese didn't do it. You guys did. And now you got folks just piling on to get their pound of flesh in. You want to beat the fever, beat them on the basketball court. That simple. I'm here for that. Okay, here's a little secret I'm going to tell you real quick before I go. All right, you know who I've been watching privately or secretly? I've been watching Marina Mabrey. Why? Because with all the talk about Caitlin Clark last year, who shut Caitlin Clark down finally? Marina Mabrey did. The girl's got a pretty good three-point shot when she's on. When she's off, she's not. They were doing pretty good until she got hurt. Hey, the Sky were doing pretty good until they traded her. There you go. Another one of these players. Players like this, uh, Kelsey Plum, Sabrina Ionescu. Hey, a lot of these women, Cameron Brink, are going to have successful careers beyond the WNBA. All right? I don't look them up and you'll see why. Yeah, I'm being biased about it. They're going to have good careers, not just because of their basketball play, because of the way they carry themselves. All right? You black women in the WNBA have a golden opportunity right here to make names for yourselves. You want to play in big arenas. You want to have 17,000 fans at your games, even if you're getting your butt kicked. You want them there. Don't pour gasoline on the fire. Don't keep digging yourselves down into a hole here. Okay, because if you're going to start hating on Caitlin Clark, check it out. She can go overseas, and our fans go with her. All right, she can make more money overseas. She can make more money in Brazil. Oh, remember those Brazil girls all wanting the autographs? All right, all of America would love to get that autograph. Everybody, chill down. Okay, just cool out, guys. It's okay. WNBA, hey, you got a cash cow. Don't kill it. Not just Caitlin, the whole league. You got this. I've said enough. I don't want to be on here too long, but that's my opinion, folks. Once again, I was there. Everything was cool. We had a blast. Okay? There was plenty of people from all races there. Everybody was having a good time. Everybody had a good time until they got home and had to get online and see all the Bravo Sierra everybody was throwing out here. Come on. We are Americans. We are better than this. What am I supposed to say? Like, subscribe? I don't even know. I don't even have a channel here. Um, Pass it on to the next guy. I'm good. Take care of you. I got to go to work now to pay the bills. Bye.